All right, we're at the trailhead. Gonna go hiking up to a Cherokee crystal mine. We're in the mini truck. Mrs. P's here. And the trail is that way. Stopping for a water break. Haven't seen any bears, that's good. We saw one deer. That's good also.
You're videoing.
We made it up to the Cherokee mica mine. Been doing a little prospecting. We're finding a lot of quartz out here. It's about like you would expect.
This is fun. A walk in the woods. It's really pretty.
I hear the waterfall.
I hear water running. I think it's right down there.
All right, so we're up at the Cherokee mica mine, and here's some quartz with mica embedded in it. It's kind of cool. Not very profitable, but it's cool.
It's cool.
While we're walking on the trail, it's a good idea to have a little stick, something like this, just to wave in front of you and get rid of all the spider webs. Nothing like getting a good old spider web right in the face. It helps a little bit. Got to climb over this log. Come on, Mrs. P. Oh, good job. Mrs. P's cracking open some quartz. Take some looking inside it. Oh, that looks good.
I don't think so.
Nothing. Well, we're set up here on the side of the stream. We got a little shovel, a classifier, a gold pan, and Mrs. P's over here with the hammer looking for quartz rocks. Right now, all we're doing is taking little pans of stuff out of the creek, trying to find some of the heavier gravels around the edge. Give it a little shake to get the gold down to the bottom, and then wash out the pan. Shake it and wash out the pan. And you just keep doing that over and over until you get down to just the black sands at the bottom. And then we look in there and see what we find. Now, another thing we can do is turn it around here to the small ridges. Get all the gold down the bottom. And we can get those bigger rocks out easier that way. All right, so we're pretty good. Let's get up here. We'll swirl the pan around. Again, we'll try to get all the gold down in one edge and slowly swirl it around. See what we can find. A lot of sparkly stuff in there, but I think most of it's mica. Well, we're panning out here in the creek. We got Mrs. P over here doing her job. And we're finding a lot of mica bits in the water around here. But there does appear to be, I don't know, focus your camera. There appears to be some super fine gold on this top edge when you hammer it out. So we might keep some of that. Nothing. Not the shiny bit, but I think it's mica. Got that black sand. You're definitely finding stuff that looks like gold. So here's all the black sand down here. And when you bump up the edge, we end up with this stuff on the top edge that looks, it's super heavy because it bounces up. So we're going to collect that and take it home and look at it closer with a magnifying glass. But I think it looks like super fine gold. Mrs. P's further up the stream. She says I need to head up that way. So we're going to go up there and see what we find. All right, so we're using the metal detector. Let's test the metal detector. Where's the hammer? Okay, so this is what the metal detector sounds like I'm going to find something. Down here in the lake, or in the creek, we got stuff right underneath this rock, so we're going to look at that. Not that. Still pretty strong. Getting exciting. Looks like something metal. All right, so we're gonna knock the rocks out of this and see if we can figure out what it is. It's pretty old. It's got some neat ironwork on the end. All right, so what do we think that is? An old pot hanger over a fireplace? Well, we found some old metal parts in the creek up here. Looked pretty old. We found a lot of quartz with mica in it. We hiked up to the Cherokee Quarts mine, and it was kind of cool looking, but didn't do a lot of digging around there. Mrs. P is always a jokester. So the trail we're walking on is an old fire road, and it drops off pretty far, maybe 100 feet off here to the side. The creek is running along below us here. And we're going to loop down this way about a quarter mile and then come back underneath the waterfall. So we're almost back to the bottom of the waterfall. Can you hear it? Mrs. P's taking pictures of all the flowers. Look, there's some blue flowers and some red. What are those?
Don't know. That's why I'm taking a picture of it.
Some kind of red berries.
Some. Maybe I need to break. You know what? Creature of the spring. When in bloom, one of the more easily identifiable native plants to be found in the upper Delaware River region.
We're not even in the Delta region, Delaware River region, so I don't know about this.
I think that's what it is.
All right, well, we're just going to say it's red berries and move on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk going across that. So as we're walking along, here's an overactive spider. Looks kind of like webworm. Definitely wouldn't want to get stuck in that. It's pretty big. I don't know.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's the little webworm right there. What's up, buddy? He's just working away. All right, we're back from our hike. Mini truck still here. That's always a good sign. Make sure to get outside and do something fun. Come back and tell me.